Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
They had 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Again, it's Walker. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Panther 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Come on. Set. Trap all 80.
Looking to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
For a rookie 1st-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Walker. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 46 yards. And the Seahawks will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0.
Eagles nothing.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Up the middle with Barkley. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Hurts to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with his better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Let's go.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. His 2nd catch in this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
Check, Panthers.
First and 10 at
60
the 43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. These two teams all tied after 1.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Ready, set.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Panther ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Warriors, 79. Ready.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Eagles 7.
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Dances by him. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing is Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Hurts. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 28. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. That is caught. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. On the draw, this is Barkley. Oh, nice move. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll drop to throw. As it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. Now inside the 25. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. Walker now on 1st and 10. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 62 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 21-14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Going right back to Wilson. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 44-yard line.
From the 44, Hurts. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. 43 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Seahawks going to use the 1st of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on 1st down. That's taken in by Arroyo. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Cowboys, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 13 yards down to the 13. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Come on.
1st down.
Back to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. Cooper Kupp in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Myers connects on the PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead.
21. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. A little juke.
The Eagles take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Don't touch that.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to Mike Brown. We predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who was not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Let's go now.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 78 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Second and 2. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Seahawks first down.
Straight ahead, Walker. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
2nd and 5. Now he's going to step up and run. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Torrey Horton, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Seahawks have recovered. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Now back to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
Dragon 60. Let's go. Ready, right?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Elijah Arroyo, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right. And it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And the Seahawks are going to have it here just past the 25. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
Second down and 6 now.
Second and 6.
Ready. 18.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And this will be a Seahawks first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Still 15 yards to go, second down.
Here we go. Set. Hawk, 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They're going to look to throw. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That one caught. It's Horton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. At 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Hand off here to Walker. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 124 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
First down, Seattle.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
They run again with Walker. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 11 more on that one and another first down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Gotta tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look
Okay,
like.
ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready?
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Seahawks up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a